Hello there.
And welcome to my new YouTube video. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at the newly leaked Jango Fett's Slave 1, or as Lego officially calls it, Jango Fett's Starship. I briefly mentioned the first leaks about a week ago, but today we're diving in a bit deeper, since we now have something more solid to look at. A new commercial-style video was released on the Star Wars Kids YouTube channel, and it actually acts as a mini-trailer for the set. It's a well-animated scene that recreates the Episode 2 moment where Jango faces off against Obi-Wan in full Lego style. So, let's break down what we can spot, what this means for the final set, and what we can expect going forward. The set includes 707 pieces, comes with 3 minifigures, and is expected to retail for around $70. That much was already known from previous leaks. Now let's talk about the minifigures. In the trailer, we only get a look at 2 of the 3, Jango Fett and a young Boba Fett. The third figure is Lama Su, a Kaminoan, who shares the same mold as Taun We, a figure we've seen before. Personally, I really like that mold. It captures the Kaminoan design extremely well and adds something fresh to the figure lineup. As for Boba, it's unfortunately the same figure as in the recently released UCS Slave 1, and that's not a good thing. Even the original actor mentioned it doesn't really resemble his younger self. No arm or leg printing either, which makes it a rather underwhelming figure overall. Additionally, we've just had older young Boba minifigures which look better than this version. So, this minifigure is definitely an L. Jango, on the other hand, looks great. He's essentially the UCS version, just without the arm printing, which in this case is actually a plus. It avoids the kind of issue we saw with the Captain Rex minifigure from the UCS Venator, which was supposed to be highly exclusive, but ended up getting reused in a cheap microfighter. That was really frustrating for collectors. Here, the lack of arm printing keeps Jango slightly differentiated from the UCS version and makes sense, especially since this is clearly a playset, not a collector's edition. Which brings us to the build itself. First off, I want to say that I really like the build. For a $70 set with 707 pieces, I think the parts are used very effectively. The overall shape of the Slave 1, which isn't easy to get right, especially at this scale, is captured surprisingly well. From what we've seen in the trailer, the model looks great from all angles, whether it's flying or landed. Design-wise, I'm also a fan. The surface detailing is nicely done, and the ship's silhouette feels accurate. We've already had a similar play-scale Slave 1 not too long ago, the Boba Fett version in the classic red and green colorway. But I genuinely think this new version looks better, even if the changes are relatively subtle. They do make a difference, and the new look feels tighter overall. There's also at least one confirmed play feature, the seismic charge drop. We don't know yet exactly how it works, but the commercial shows it being deployed, and that's honestly great to see. It's the same feature that the UCS Jango Fett Slave 1 included, and while it's nice to have there, it feels much more appropriate here in a playset context. Play features like this just belong in sets like this. Considering the set is expected to retail at $70, I'd say the value here is actually pretty solid. The price per piece ratio comes out to under 10 cents per piece, which is often used as a benchmark in the Lego world. It doesn't automatically mean it's a great deal, but it does mean it's within a fair range, especially for a Star Wars set. And honestly, when looking at the full picture, I think this is probably the most well-rounded set of the entire upcoming wave. It's got something for everyone. 3 interesting minifigures, including a Kaminoan, which are still super rare. A solid displayable build that also has genuine play value. A fair price tag, especially considering the current Lego pricing trends. If you're a kid looking for a ship to play with, this absolutely fits the bill. And if you're a collector, having both Jango and Lama Su in one box makes it a set worth picking up. Plus, I think it pairs really well with the Obi-Wan Starfighter set that's already available. Together, they let you recreate the Kamino scene from Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, really nicely, as shown in the trailer. And as a bonus, it gives you both Kaminoans that Lego has ever made. That alone might be reason enough for some fans to grab both. As a conclusion, I think this is easily one of the standout sets of the upcoming wave, not necessarily because it's the biggest or flashiest, but because it strikes a great balance between design, value, and playability. I definitely plan to pick it up myself, though I'll probably wait for a bit of a discount since it's very likely not going to be a Lego exclusive and will hit general retail. No official confirmation yet, but based on similar sets, I'd be surprised if it didn't. So yeah, For me, this is a clear highlight. And while we still have more sets to talk about from this wave, I think this one is going to be hard to beat when it comes to value for money. Please leave a like and subscribe to this channel if you like this video. May the bricks be with you.